Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Blake316 here with a new video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my Nintendo Switch in the year 2021. Now, the Nintendo Switch originally came out in the year 2017, so it's been officially 4 years from the original release date of this console, and I'm here pretty much to talk about what I've been playing over these 4 years and what's actually on my Switch console. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, the Nintendo Switch is not my primary console. Unfortunately, it's actually my third console. For me personally, I need certain things on a Nintendo Switch to be my primary console. For example, I need achievements and I need better online. Until that actually happens, I don't see Nintendo ever really being my primary console. But with that being said, I still love Nintendo consoles. I still love Nintendo first-party games. As far as third-party, I usually buy them on the Xbox or the PlayStation. Now, before I show you what's on my actual Nintendo Switch, I'm going to show you two games that I have that are not on my Nintendo Switch because I've honestly never opened them, and I'm not in a rush to open them. For example, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's still sealed. I bought this game on release date, and honestly, I never really had any desire to play it. I always wanted it in my collection because I like the Xenoblade series, but I've heard a few reviews and it kind of turned me off, and I am aware that this is quite a lengthy game, and I just haven't had the time to get into it. Another game that I have is the quote-unquote super rare, soon-to-be discontinued Mario 3D All-Stars with Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. I still have this sealed. I'm on the fence. Do I want to open it? Do I want to keep it sealed? But I also have this in my collection as well. So those two games you won't see on my Nintendo Switch. But let's get to the Nintendo Switch. So let's go to the overall games, and I'll pretty much talk about what I have on here and my experiences with them. So the first game you guys see is I have Octopath Traveler. In my opinion, Octopath Traveler is by far one of the best games of this or last generation. This generation, I don't even know what people are calling it right now, but it's definitely one of the best games I've ever played. It's an RPG. Unfortunately, I did not complete it because once again, it's a really long RPG. It's definitely one of those games that take a lot of time to invest in it. And I got to a part where I got stuck in a boss battle where I kept dying, and I pretty much just need to level up my characters. And I know I have to probably spend a couple hours leveling up my characters. And right now, that's just not something I really want to do. But that doesn't stop that from being a really awesome game. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch, I believe you can play it on the PC as well. But Octopath Traveler, another game I got is Tetris 99. Now, this is a free-to-play game, and I absolutely love it. It's online, competing against 99 other players. I have tons of hours invested in that game. It's a really good, like, quote-unquote battle royale game, Nintendo style with Tetris. I love it. It's literally my second most played game. Another game I have is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. This game was pretty good. It was a good remake of the original Pokemon games. I believe it was Pokemon Yellow. I like it a lot. I always enjoy a Pokemon game here and there. So I got that on my Nintendo Switch. Another game I have on my Nintendo Switch is Super Mario Odyssey. I'm pretty sure everyone who owns a Nintendo Switch probably owns this game. Wait, what can I say? In my opinion, it's literally, I would put it in the second best Mario 3D game of all time. Obviously, Mario 64 is number one, but if you haven't played this game, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely one of the best 3D platformers of this generation. Another game I have on my Nintendo Switch is Owlboy. Owlboy was an awesome game that I beat. It's a 2D side-scroller platform, kind of like, what's the genre they call it? Like Metroid type of game. Really good game. Even better story. I definitely recommend this title. You can probably get it for like 30 bucks. If you don't have a Switch, it's also released on the PlayStation 4, Owlboy. In my opinion, it's definitely a must-play game. I would definitely recommend it. Another game I have is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I absolutely love these games. From Donkey Kong Country Returns to the original ones on a Super NES. These games are awesome. I bought this game on the Wii U. So good. I bought it on the Nintendo Switch. It's definitely a challenging game. It's definitely one of the harder games released this generation. I beat it on the Switch. Once again, if you like Donkey Kong Country, I definitely recommend Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Another game is Super Mario Maker 2. I absolutely love this game. It's a game where it's unlimited content. You know, Nintendo has the custom Mario games that you can play, and then it's like infinite number of levels that, you know, users such as myself or you, the viewer, created. I love this game. I definitely recommend it. I bought Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. I love the fact that they made a 2 on the Switch. Awesome game. It's literally multiple different Marios, anywhere from Mario, from the Super Nintendo Mario to the new Super Mario to the original Super Mario. It's Mario, 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 and I'm pretty sure people are going to complain that I'm saying Mario wrong and said it's Mario, but I say Mario, point blank period. But anyway, I love the game, definitely recommend it. Now, if you notice, on my Nintendo Switch, it's literally all first-party games. I buy all my third-party games on the other consoles, but hey, if this is all I get from Nintendo, hey, I'm not complaining because nobody makes better first-party games than Nintendo, point blank, period. Next game I recently got is Among Us. I've never played Among Us because my iPad couldn't run it. I was having trouble running it on my cell phone, but I got it on a Nintendo Switch. And when you get in the lobby with a bunch of people you know and you actually talk to them while you play, the hype is real in this game. Definitely awesome if you can get a group of people, like whether it's in a Discord or a bunch of friends. Among Us, I definitely recommend it. Like I said, if you have people to play with. Another game I got is Splatoon 2. I believe Splatoon 2 is probably one of the most underrated games within the past 10 years. You know, people who never played it kind of look at it and think it's a joke. People talk trash about it until they actually play it themselves and they realize, wow, that game is really good. That game is really fun. It's really addicting, really good multiplayer. I love the first Splatoon once again on the Wii U. Splatoon 2 is just as awesome. Another game that caught me by surprise is Yoshi's Crafted World. This game was actually gifted to me, and I was really surprised about how good and how fun this game is. It's a little chill game. It's not hard. It's not going to challenge you, but it's one of those games where it's a kind of a collectathon where you go around just collecting things, and it was really fun. It was really relaxing, kind of mellows you out. Visually, it looks good, and it's Yoshi. Who doesn't like Yoshi? Another game is, as soon as I said I don't have any third-party games, here's a third-party game. I believe this is my only one, and it is Sonic Forces. I love these 3D Sonic games dating back from Sonic Adventure to Sonic Adventure 2 to Sonic Unleash, all those other Sonic games. And Sonic Forces, hey, I'm going to say it right now, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. I like the fact that you can customize your own Sonic characters, addition with some more 3D levels. It's not a long game, but I had fun with it for what it was. Another game is Super Smash Brothers. I'm pretty sure, once again, everyone who has a Nintendo Switch has this game. I feel like if you own any Nintendo product, you have to get this game. I got it. I'm absolutely terrible at it. I've never been good at Smash Brothers, but it never stops me from getting the game. Another game I got is Super Bomberman R. Now, this is a game that I bought with my Nintendo Switch at launch. And I'll tell you this now, I do not have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on my Switch. I have it on the Wii U. The reason is, when the Zelda Breath of the Wild came out, as well as Nintendo Switch, I was going to get Zelda Breath of the Wild with my Switch. The Switch was sold out. I figured I was not going to be able to find a Switch for months, so I bought Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. I ended up getting a Switch literally 6 hours later at another store. Being that I already had Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, I bought Super Bomberman R. That's how I got this game, and that's why I don't have Zelda on the Switch. The game is it's a typical Bomberman game. It's nothing crazy. I necessarily wouldn't recommend it. And if I had to take away one game of not owning on this whole thing, it would probably be that one. Another game that I got that unfortunately is not going to be on the Switch much longer is Super Mario Bros. 35. Once again, it's another Nintendo Battle Royale game where you're competing against 35 other players now on the same original Super Mario game, trying to stay alive. Whoever can pretty much stay alive the longest wins. A really, really fun game. If you haven't played it, definitely take advantage of it while it's still on the eShop. Once again, I really think Nintendo does these Battle Royale games right. Whether it's Super Mario 3D, Super Mario 35, whether it's Tetris 99, they do an awesome job with these games, and I'm really enjoying them. Another game is, I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Quite a lengthy title. Now, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played the card games. I've never watched a cartoon, maybe for half an episode. But for some reason, I was interested in getting in the cards, and I figured what better way than actually get the game. I started playing it, and I'll be honest with you, I had no idea what I am doing at all. It's fun. It's interesting. I like seeing the different Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I like, quote unquote, like the battle system. But once again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, there's a tutorial, but it is so long. It's like 20 plus parts. It's a lot to learn, but I'm liking it so far. If anything, within this game, I like the animation of like the stories. It looks really good. I like the art. Another thing I have on my Switch is I have the Nintendo Entertainment System where you can play the Nintendo games that they release on the Nintendo Switch on the E thing or whatever, eShop. It's pretty cool. I don't really play it too much. Kind of have it on there just to see what games they eventually get. Me personally, I don't like playing the original Nintendo games on the Switch for a few reasons. The Joy-Cons just don't feel that good on these virtual games. And I also like playing the original games, but on a real NES or Super Nintendo. I also got the Super Nintendo Entertainment System app, where once again, you can play Super Nintendo games on the Switch. Once again, I'd rather play them on a real Super Nintendo. Once again, I just kind of have it on there to see what games they add. I was playing like Donkey Kong Country 3 for like 5 minutes, and that was about it. The bonuses and the plus sides of these two apps is that you can save your files and continue where you saved, which you can't do on a Super Nintendo. But I just have there. I don't really use them. And the last game I have on my Nintendo Switch is Pokemon Sword. I got another Pokemon game on here. Every so often I get in these Pokemon kicks where I just want to play Pokemon. Eventually, it doesn't last forever, but every so often it's like, man, I need to play Pokemon. And I pretty much got Pokemon Sword on my Nintendo Switch. I got 2 Pokemon games, and that's about it. If you notice, I have a few games, and I don't have a memory card installed on my Nintendo Switch. I believe I have like maybe 4 gigabytes left, so it's time for me to get a memory card. Unless I delete Mario 35 when they take it off the eShop and it's no longer playable. But yeah, this is my Nintendo Switch. After owning it for 4 years, I owned it since the original release date. And like I said, it's not my primary console, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't play it all the time, but when Nintendo releases their awesome Nintendo Switch or Nintendo first-party games, I play it. But anyway, it's me, Blake316, showing you guys what's on my Nintendo Switch in the year 2021, which is crazy to say. Make sure to subscribe for future videos. Let me know what's on your Switch. Got these 2 games and this right here. But anyway, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And if I'm missing any games on my Nintendo Switch you want to recommend to me, like I know some people are probably going to recommend Hades. I know some other people are probably going to recommend Mario Kart, which I have on the Wii U. I didn't feel the need to buy it again. Let me know what you guys think or what you recommend. Until next time, guys. Peace.